You know what's actually insane about Grand Theft Auto 6? We're at a point where the game still isn't out, and yet between official statements, real leaks, and confirmed reports, we already know enough to piece together what's really happening behind the scenes at Rockstar Games. And it doesn't feel like a normal game release anymore. It feels like something much bigger, because this whole thing officially started back in 2022 when Rockstar quietly confirmed the game was in development. No trailer, no details, just statement. And that alone was enough to break the internet because people had been waiting over a decade after GTA V. But then everything changed in September 2022 when one of the biggest leaks in gaming history happened. Like literally one of the biggest ever, where a hacker broke into Rockstar's internal systems and dropped around 50 minutes of early gameplay footage online, showing unfinished builds, testing environments, characters, animations, even small missions like robberies and interactions. And the crazy part is Rockstar themselves confirmed it was real, calling it a network intrusion, which means for the first time ever, we weren't just guessing what GTA 6 looked like. We actually saw it in development, and those leaks revealed something huge that later got officially confirmed the setting, because even back then people noticed it looked like a modern version of Vice City. And now Rockstar has officially confirmed that the game takes place in the fictional state of Lanita, heavily inspired by Florida with Vice City at its center. So one of the biggest leaks turned out to be completely true. And that's where things start getting interesting, because the leaks didn't just show the world. They also showed two playable characters, a man and a woman, and at the time people weren't sure if that was final or just testing. But then Rockstar dropped the trailers and confirmed it. The story actually follows a criminal duo, Jason and Lucia, and Lucia is officially the first female protagonist in a main GTA game. And their relationship is inspired by a Bonnie and Clyde style dynamic, meaning the entire story is built around both of them together, not just one main character, and that's a massive shift for the series, because GTA has never really done that kind of emotional dual narrative at this scale before. And then you look at the trailers themselves and it gets even crazier, because Rockstar confirmed that what we saw wasn't just cinematic fake footage. It was actually captured on a PlayStation 5 using a mix of gameplay and cutscenes, meaning what you're seeing is very close to how the game actually looks. And that explains why the visuals look almost unreal, like social media clips, crowded beaches, dynamic environments, all running in real time. And speaking of social media, that's another thing people noticed. The trailers are full of TikTok-style videos, live streams, and viral clips. And while Rockstar hasn't fully explained how that works yet, it clearly shows they're building a world that reflects modern internet culture, not just crime and chaos. And behind all of this, the development itself hasn't been smooth at all, because after years of silence, the game got delayed multiple times, first planned for 2025, then pushed to May 2026, and now officially set for November 19th, 2026. Because Rockstar said they needed more time to reach the level of quality people expect. And if you read between the lines, that tells you how massive this project really is. Like, this isn't just another GTA. This is something they're trying to make bigger than anything they've ever done. Even Take-Two's CEO said Rockstar is trying to create the best thing anyone's ever seen in entertainment, which sounds crazy. But when you look at the scale, the time, the budget, it actually makes sense. And even now, the leaks haven't really stopped, because in 2026, there were reports of another hacking attempt targeting Rockstar's servers, with groups claiming they had access to internal data again, showing how valuable and secretive this project still is. And all of this is happening while Rockstar is tightening security, bringing developers back to offices, limiting remote work, clearly trying to prevent another massive leak. Because what happened in 2022 wasn't just a small incident. It cost them time, money, and exposed years of work to the public, and yet somehow it didn't slow the hype down at all. If anything, it made it bigger. Because now people know this game is real, they've seen it. They've watched it evolve from raw, unfinished footage to polished trailers with hundreds of millions of views. And that's another insane fact. The trailers themselves broke records, pulling hundreds of millions of views across platforms, becoming some of the most watched game trailers ever, which shows just how massive the anticipation is. And even now, as we get closer to release, everything is still being controlled carefully. Like Take-Two scheduling marketing around mid-2026, lining up announcements with financial reports, basically treating this game like a global event, not just a release. And when you step back and look at everything, the confirmed details, the real leaks, the delays, the scale, the secrecy, it starts to feel like GTA 6 isn't just another sequel. It's more like the next generation of gaming being built in front of us, slowly, carefully, with every leak and every official reveal adding another piece to something that's already shaping up to be one of the biggest launches in entertainment history. And the craziest part is we still haven't seen everything yet. And that's all for today's video. See you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.